Right.
And you said the 5-year survival rate is only 12%.
12%. So Andrea,
Yeah.
having it since 2019, I mean, you have exceeded the time frame, because again, you're the only person I've ever heard of that's been able to last that long. So that is beautiful.
Right. That's beautiful.
How do we prevent it? Is there any prevention for this?
Well, there are some things to help us decrease our risk. And so one of the things yes, praise God for her recovery.
Mhm.
One thing to help us decrease our risk, because it is connected to like smoking, is connected to processed foods,
Mm.
is connected to obesity. So going around and, losing weight, exercising, eating whole foods, plants, you know, not so many processed foods, losing weight, exercising, not smoking will help decrease your risk.
Okay, it'll decrease the risk, but there's no.
No
Let's
medical prevention.
Okay, so let's talk about the processed food, because it seems like the processed foods is like that is the beginning and the end for everything that that hurts us health wise in this country is processed foods. Like, what do we do? How do we? This been embedded like since I was born. I've eaten processed foods. So what do I do about that? And oh, by the way, I'm drinking a green smoothie right now.
Well, that's what you do. You change your mindset. You understand that there is a correlation and some causation between processed foods and our poor health outcomes. And
Yeah.
especially in our areas, because we have food deserts in our areas. That's why we're more likely to have all these deadly cancer and diseases and
Yeah.
poor outcomes. And
Yeah.
because, it was cheap, but what's cheap in our mind is what's cheap because you could always eat whole foods, which are, if you don't have a garden, you could have a pot and grow you some tomatoes in the pot. You can
Mhm.
grow some broccoli in the pot
Mhm.
and, learn the thing about whole foods and eating healthy, you can't be lazy
Mhm.
because you have to cook.
You gotta cook. That's the
You have
thing.
to cook. And so what happens is, but the reason how we get caught up in that cycle is systemic racism, number one,
Talk
because
about
if we don't have good jobs or we're struggling, we have to work one or two jobs or three or four jobs to make ends meet. And when you work so many jobs, then now you're stressed, which increase your cortisol, you're inflamed, you're tired. So you grab what's the quickest.
it. Mhm.
And the things that satisfy you quickly are processed foods. They're sugars.
Mhm.
They're, all the flours and, it's just stuff that's really bad for you. But it's designed that way because if you go into a grocery store, what are the things that are right there at your eye level at checkout walking in? It's the cookies,
The
it's
cookies, the candies.
the
Yeah.
candy. And so if you're tired, when you're tired and you're stressed, you're less likely to think, is this a good choice? You're
Right.